So, good morning here at the lovely workshop. I'm currently standing on our brand new mezzanine floor here at the workshop. We've still got some wooden boards to put down on the floor. We're just waiting for Screwfix to have some of the screws in stock. We filmed an episode of the podcast up here because the whole point of this space is that this sort of portion of the floor here is going to be a permanent podcasting area, and then all this is going to be for car part storage and stock, etc. Now, a byproduct of putting this floor up is, as we can see here, we've got one light, two light there. So if we just sort of go downstairs for a second, and as you can see, since we've now got the floor up, it has blocked all the light down here in the fabrication area. Now we do have some little bay lights here which kind of illuminate the working stations, which are a bit of a shit tip at the moment, but we kind of relied on those two lights that are up there to sort of illuminate behind us, but basically this is too dark to do any real fabrication work in, so we need to put some lights up here in the workshop. Now I wanted to make it look real fancy under there, so what I've done is I've bought another couple of these posh hex lights that seem to be extremely popular at the moment. A company reached out asking if we wanted to collaborate on a set of these lights. Not these ones, unfortunately. I paid for these ones, and then they asked if they wanted to collaborate after, so they sent us another set of these beautiful hex lights. So what we're going to do is we're going to unpack, and we're going to show you how easy it is to put these lights together and install them. Now, one light's not going to be enough, so we do have two sets. The other set's still upstairs. We're going to put one set above the fabrication area and another set over this area here to illuminate the bandsaw and the material cutting area. So yeah, let's get these unboxed and get them laid out on the floor. Okay, so packaging, obviously. So basically in the package you get a selection of connecting joiners. You've got some straight ones, you've got some 90 degrees, you've got some 60 degrees, and somewhere in here is the power connector. So these are dead simple for anyone to put together. You have these little plastic connectors with the receiving prongs, and you have the same in the end of the LED buttons, and literally they just press together, as simple as that. So you can literally build these in minutes. Now these do come with a pre-configured design, which is the one we've got above, which is a 5x4x5 hex pattern. Now that's not really going to work in the area that I want to put this light in, because the area is longer than it is narrow. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to do this layout here, and the plan is that these lights will run directly down the centre of the welding area, and then these two hexagons which come out towards the wall will be directly over the welding stations to give a bit of extra light to the welding stations, and then these two just at the back here because we have got them extra. Now we do have one additional hexagon that we are not utilising here. Okay, so that's the hex lights laid up on the floor as per the design. Now we've measured that the centre point between here and this little point, and just here my finger is 3.3 meters, which is pretty much dead on the distance between the workbenches. So what we're going to do now is we're going to isolate this hex in the middle, all 6 sides, and then we're going to mount that originally to this beam here, which is pretty much dead center of the welding benches, and then we can lift up each individual other side independently, because to lift all this up in one go we'll need about 6 people to hold it up and a couple of people to start fixing it to the ceiling, whereas this way only one person's got to hold these individual hexes up, because the whole thing as a unit will just flex way too much. So yeah, you'll see what I mean, you'll see what I mean. Rotate it clockwise. So walk towards the wall, Danny. Keep going. So lights are up. Let's see how bright they are. That'll do. So they are nice and bright, probably a bit too bright, but can never have enough light, I don't think. So yeah, they're real nice. We've just sort of temporarily wired it into the wall for now, and then we'll get an electrician come in and wire it in properly. So yeah, really happy with that. So now we've got this one up. This is part 1, and then obviously with the rest of the floor, obviously we've not finished putting up the floorboards upstairs yet, but obviously when we get the floorboards right across here, that's going to make under here also completely pitch black. So it's a good job that we got 2 sets to go up. So not going to put you through that pain again. Let's put these lights up and let's see how it looks. And then, as if by magic, the second set of lights is up, and we can see what we're doing under here once again. Definitely impressed with these lights. It's completely transformed our workstations here, and it's made the underside of our new mezzanine floor surprisingly brightly lit, I suppose the word would be. Now what I'm thinking of doing is, obviously again we're still not finished the floor here, is I'm tempted to buy another set of these lights so I can expand them out towards here, just to maximise the available light here in the workshop. But yeah, dead happy with these lights. Nice and professional looking. Pretty sure they'll look good in the videos and fabrication content going forward. So yeah, with that being said, if you are looking to purchase these lights, now there are hundreds and hundreds of people selling these lights in the UK, AliExpress, etc. Now one of the key things when it comes to purchasing these lights is to make sure they've got the correct circuitry. Now as you can see in the camera here right now, it is not messing with my camera, and that's extremely important for me when it comes to making content in this workshop, and we cannot have cameras not playing ball with these hex lights. Now I've tried this with my iPhone, the GoPro we're recording on now, and my Sony DSLR camera, and perfect. You don't have to worry about light flickering, etc., which is a real nice touch. Which goes back to the point I was trying to make, is that I did my research and I managed to find the right lights with the right circuitry so we don't have this interference with the cameras. Now there's a link down below in the description which points you to the exact supplier I bought these lights from. Now there are some cheap ones out there, but there are also some more expensive ones out there, and as you can see we've got no issues with these at the price point I have paid. Again, Links in the description down below. I don't get paid for you to purchase from that particular link, but I did promise the manufacturer I would drop the link to their specific set of lights in the link below. So if you're a content creator and you want a set of these and you don't want to have to mess around with flickering cameras and lights in your videos, buy from the guy down below in the description. And with that being said, I want to thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.